Yo guys, it's Chris here, and I am the Aspergian Gamer, and welcome back to more Star Trek Online. Last time on Star Trek Online, we did the mission Stranded in Space, and today on Star Trek Online, we will be doing the mission Diplomatic Orders. Yes. But first, why am I at Space Talk? Well, reasons, but the main reason is that I'm getting a little bit bored of my uniform. Even though we're like one mission down, but a little bored of it, so I wanted to show off uniform supply, or just the tailor. Tailor will do many wonderful things for you. Actually, all he'll ever do is just allow you to change your outfit. That's really all he'll ever do. But there's actually still more to that, even though. Tailors are really cool in this game. Despite the fact that you have a lot more control over the look of your character when you create the character, you're still able to change a lot of their features just in the game normal. Not even character creation screen. It's like, I can make my ears look like Feline 2 or Feline 3. I actually like Feline 3. I'll change that to that. And you can show like eyes and stuff like that. This is real cool stuff, but all I want to change is, apart from my ears, is my uniform. I want to jacket loose, Odyssey, and look at all the stuff I have. I have a lot of stuff. I want... Where's my winter jackets? Shoot, I don't know on this character, whatever. Or I have some winter event jackets that I have from, obviously, the winter event. We'll get to that eventually. Don't worry. But all we have right now is the Intel, which is actually pretty cool looking. I gotta admit. Hands, Intel. These things are just gear that doesn't do anything. I mean, they don't do anything at all. It's just an aesthetic change. Rank, Lieutenant Junior grade because I'm a junior. Chest gear, don't worry about that. Pants tight, I think is what I want here. Don't call me that, because this is what I needed. Look at that. That looks so cool. Oh my god. I love it. And belts, I'll leave it as that. So purchase for nothing. The great thing about the tailor is that you have unlimited free costume changes for not only you, but your bridge officers. I'll leave them as this because they don't matter as much. But I'm the only person who matters in this world. But that's changing your outfit, and that's really all it really is to it. You have a lot of control over the look of your character, even once in game, which is pretty cool. But enough diddly-daddling. Let's get started on our next mission. Not Stranded Space, Diplomatic Orders. Yay!
We have a diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions. So we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Alright, so we have an escort mission. We get all these lovely things from it, even though I completed the mission already once. Even though it's not telling me. Whatever. Yes, it is already main, so... Our location, our destination, once we get into sector space, which I'll cut away to right now. Beaming up. Okie dokie. Our destination is Pajem. If you know the Star Trek universe, Pajem is basically next door. Not Pajem. No, Vulcan. What am I saying? Shoot. Our destination is Vulcan. Pardon me. Yeah, if you ever watched these shows, you probably would know that Pajem and Vulcan are next door neighbors. Which is kind of a funny way of saying it, but yeah. Now time for the obligatory cutting away again. Vulcan. Yay. We're already here. It's like 3 minutes. Not really 3 minutes, but whatever. Doesn't matter how much time it took us. Actually, it kind of does. Whatever. Let's enter the Vulcan system. Going in. Which is very empty, even though this is a player section or area. I'm the only person in Vulcan System 1. That's kind of funny. Captain, we have arrived in the Vulcan system. I took the liberty of contacting the ambassador's aide when we arrived. Tapella says the ambassador has certain arrangement that he prefers when traveling. She would like to go over them with you. Would you like me to put her on the main view screen?
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Sokath would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Board shuttle! All aboard! Diplomatic orders. You're ready to land on Vulcan, sir. When you are ready to make our final approach, let me know. Walk over to Consul. Land shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, this is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Okie dokie. Captain, the ambassador and his aide are waiting for us at the temple at the top of this rise. We can speak to them and find out if the ambassador needs anything else from us before we depart for Pajem. Rise, mountain, same thing. So welcome to Vulcan. Vulcan is just barren. Fun fact, I'm actually a Utah native, and if you saw Star Trek 2009, the reboot, you'd be happy to know that the Vulcan scenes were actually filmed in Monument Valley. Because I think that's where they were, but I do know for sure that it was filmed in Utah, which is actually pretty cool because that's where I'm from. But we've already reached the rise, so let's talk to Pajem, or not Pajem, Sokath.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions?
Okay, here's the introduction of something a bit new. We have the option to have him tell us about Pajem or what business you have, or just leave. Now, here's the thing. If you select, are you ready to leave, or any text highlighted in green that you're able to select, it usually means continue the story. If it's yellow, that usually means other things we haven't seen quite yet. But if it's just general white text, it's just more like story, so...
Pajem is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people. There have been Vulcans on Pajem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings that housed our monastery were destroyed by the Andorians.
Andorians? But aren't they all else part of the Federation?
It was a failing in our logic that led to conflict with the Andorians. We have corrected our error. After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has lived there. They study the ideals of Sirach. Do you have any questions?
So that's a bit of a story right there, and what is the other Pajem? I'll skip that for now.
This is ridiculous! Access to Pajem is strictly limited to preserve the sanctity of the monastery. No outsiders are permitted to land without the expressed permission of Savin, the leader of the Order of the Priest that maintains the planet. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty. But Savin has chosen this moment to illogically question my visiting the monastery. He is refusing to grant leave for me to meet with the abbot at Pajem.
Can this trip wait until Savin changes his mind?
If I do not complete my journey to Pajem now, I will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridon is complete. And that could take weeks.
I wonder why Savin won't grant you permission.
I fear I've spent too much time off-world. While I find it easy to deal with others, my own people can be stubborn. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than I have.
Let me speak to Savin then. So Savin, Mr. Mavin, is, Gavin, is right here.
Peace and long life.
Continue.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Alright, so story. I'm not gonna go through all this because this is a lot, but you can go through it in your own time. It's stuff, good stuff, I don't know. This one was more...
Sokath accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy. Pajem has been touched by outside influences in the past. The Federation is at war. Now, more than any other time, we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
That's really what I wanted to show, but let's go for here. So is there any way I can persuade you to allow Socket to visit Pajem?
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Soketh says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will accept that, but only if you are with him. I know I can trust Starfleet. Please, protect Pajem from any who would violate its sanctity.
Alright, so we now speak with Socket in the mouth, or whatever.
Do you have any questions?
Alright, I think this might be one of those cases, but it's probably not. Maybe. There are certain things you can answer in dialogue that will cause an automatic failure of the mission. These are rare, but they do occur. There's one particular mission very late, a little later in the game, or actually a lot later in the game, that's particularly bad. We'll get to that then, but I'll just choose this.
Excellent. Our departure has been delayed long enough by the whims of one man. I am prepared for the journey and can leave immediately.
Let's go! And they're just talking to each other with no voice acting, but this doesn't happen too often, thankfully, because I'm not a really big fan of it. Lead on, Captain. Live long and prosper. For some weird reason. I don't know why he does that. It's just weird. A lot of weird things in this game that I might point out or complain about or whatnot. Is he following me at the same speed? Oh no, he's jogging. I'm sprinting and the dude's jogging. Well, it doesn't matter. He'll catch up. Just go for the fire and the flames. Not really, but still kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just kind of blabbering a lot today. I don't know why. To the shuttlecraft. Get on shuttle.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Talk to Ambassador Socket.
I need to meditate and prepare for my meeting with the abbot at Pajem. If you have no objections, I will retire to my quarters. Please notify me when we have arrived at our destination. Once again, you have my gratitude for your assistance.
You're welcome, but I just remember during that I can still hear the wind on Vulcan. Can I still hear it? The wind sound effect is still playing for some weird reason, but we're back on a spaceship, which is weird. Ambassador Socket is retired to his quarters, Captain. We can leave for this system whenever you like. The pod system. I could have sworn we hit that space station. Really. Alright, Vulcan sector. So our destination is Pajem, next door. I won't cut this out because it's like, it's next door. Really. It's right there. Pajem 1, or Pajem System 1, 2, 3. Continue diplomatic orders. Sir, I'm picking up unusual energy reading in the system. We should scan the system before we take Ambassador to the surface. Scan energy pattern. Hang on, ships to cloaking. Captain, we're being held by the Klingons. Putting him on screen now.
You have a foul shape changer aboard your ship. Turn the creature over to us, or we will destroy you.
Shape changer? What do you mean?
That foul beast on your ship is an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of those honorless dogs dies screaming. My patience is limited. Speak quickly.
Tell me about the Undine.
Undine come from a dimension known as fluidic space. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. Undine are telepathic and physically superior to humans. They see anyone from our dimension as an inferior life form, even Klingons. Soon they will know how wrong technology to be a real threat to anyone, even the Borg. But the worst of their weapons is their ability to take our forms. The Undine have inserted themselves into every major power in the quadrant and seek to control us through trickery and misdirection. You must be vigilant. My patience is limited. Speak quickly.
Do you want me to prove with these accusations?
Doubt my word. Insult my honor. I have killed men for less. I have nothing to prove to the likes of you. Turn that so-called ambassador over to me now, or face the consequences.
Shields up, red alert. Alright, so we got some bird of prey to fight. That should be relatively easy. Why is auto fire turned on? Okay, some of you might have noticed down at the, yeah, whatever. Down here that these boxes were had a green border. That indicates auto fire. I'll turn it back on for demonstration purposes and watch what happens, because you probably guessed what is going to happen in a second. I'll just go a little bit slow pace, and it's not firing. Why are you not firing? Okay, so what we're supposed to do is it turns on auto fire. Okay, it's not working. Screw it. Okay, what's supposed to do is make your ship fire automatically on an enemy. It wasn't doing it for some weird reason. I don't know. I never use auto fire because I hate it. And that's probably the reason why. So, yeah, don't use auto fire. You'll be hurting and suffering. Jeez, they're wailing on me. Wow, they're really wailing on me. Okay, we cloaked. Oh, that was a bad idea. Shoot. Tachyon beam, Ryuzi's cloaking. To clarify, when a ship cloaks, their shields go down. And because I used Tachyon beam as soon as he started cloaking, it was not effective. I would have been better off just shooting my weapons entirely than using the Tachyon beam. That was a waste of time. Also, I'm sorry if I'm loud. I can't turn down the volume, otherwise the volume of the game will turn down. And I have headphones on, so I might be streaming a little bit here. There we go, and there it goes. You fools! Arr! Jimmy, you know you can't be in this world if you don't say you're fools or something like that. I know. Go clean your room. I don't know what that was about, but sure. Sir, sensors are showing multiple Klingon life signs on the surface. The monks may be in danger. Arkham may send a away team down immediately. Captain, the situation on the ground may be too dangerous for the ambassador to be on the surface. Arkham may remains in his course until it is safe. The away team is ready to transport your command. Okay. Captain, we need to secure the area and then make our way towards the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building, sir. We recommend we proceed with caution. Okay, so I should clarify right now, I actually have a better weapon than what you should have at this time. I have a plasma split beam rifle Mark IV, I think that is. That's actually better than what you should have at this point, because I'm actually recording this episode. So this might be a bit more easier for me, particularly, than it would be for you. So keep that in mind as I go along. But we already have our first warrior to defeat. Wow. Pointless grenade is pointless. Ooh, something to take. What's in here? Small hypo? I'll take that. I usually don't take them at all, but that'll be useful. Eventually. Woo! Explosion. Munitions officer? Okay. Okay, sorry if I'm kind of rushing through this. It's just that this game is very linear. It's just that, you know, the game gives you a straight, not really straight path, but a very linear path to follow when progressing. Is there still some down there? I don't think it matters, so I'll ignore him. Oh wait, nope, he disappeared off the map. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Whatever. What's in this box? A slug of cola and a small hypo. Okay, I'll take the slug cola. Sure. Just continuing up the hill. Slow down a little bit, kind of for people trying to follow along. More people to shoot. Feel split beam this time. And yeah, it's just that I've had to re-record these episodes a couple times because just power's out of my control. It's that I just had my recordings just fail over and over again. Don't really know why. I don't think it's a technical issue. It could be, but I don't know. So yeah, I've had to record these a few times. But I'm glad that I'm able to get this one going again. Maybe hopefully for the last time, because I kind of like to get it done. But we have a respawn point, which usually means something about to happen. We have reached the Abbey. Oh, I see a material over there I'm going to ignore. Shoot. Enemies again. Oh, get out of the way! Oh, she got blown up. Okay. Well, that's it for... No, I'm just kidding. Die! Seriously. Just die. There we go. Incoming message. Sir, receiving an alert from Vulcan. Tapella says she must speak to you immediately. I'll patch you through your reply order.
I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful. This imposter was able to fool Soketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous.
Captain security teams have reached Ambassador Soketh's quarters. But he's gone! They're searching the ship, but... Sir, unauthorized use of the transporter is detected. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Soketh be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Sir, whoever used the transporter raised the log, but I have a feeling that the imposter is on the planet's surface. I recommend that we locate him immediately. We'll find them. Or they'll find us.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Turning around, we see that monster, Undine Infiltrator. So this is the induction of the Undine. The Undine are one of the most powerful enemies in the game. However, this is the only time in this section of the game, this early game, that we'll see one. Reasons, because we'll see them a lot later, trust me. So, I'll have to shut up for cutscene, though.
Bothersome creatures. Why should I trouble myself with such insignificant beings, when the Klingons will do my work for me?
That walk.
Warriors, prepare for battle.
Yes,
There is a group of Starfleet officers behind me. One of them is the foul shapeshifter. I'm returning to the ship. Don't let them leave this planet alive. Yes, sir.
Okay, as I was saying, we will be seeing the Undine a lot later, and when we do, it is going to be tough, because the Undine are extremely powerful. And there's a good reason for that, but we'll get to that a lot later. For now, the game is going to be rather slow for the first little bit, because that's MMOs for you. They're like RPG. They're slow for the first little bit, but they get a lot better as you go on. And that's the same thing with this game. So just bear with me for these first few episodes, because the game gets a lot better as we go on. Go for that warrior. Woo, really far away. There we go. Got him. Slip beam. And voila. Voila! Scan the area. That's our next objective. Scan the area. Captain, it appears that the Undine has eluded us. However, I'm picking up residual traces of transport activity in the vicinity. I believe that the Undine may have beamed to a hidden ship in orbit. If he has a hidden ship, we'll find it. Captain, we recommend we return with the plot and search for the Undine's ship. We need to find the Undine and take it back to Starfleet. Captain, there's an Undine ship on Eris, of course. Sir, the plot doesn't have the armaments to handle an Undine attack. Starfleet reports that it is sending ships to assist us, but they're about 60 seconds out. We'll have to hold out until reformers get here, Captain. If we target their torpedoes, we might have a chance. And damn right, they'll have torpedoes. Just target those torpedoes, because if they hit you, which that one's going to, wonderful. You guys saw, it's going to hurt. So I recommend switching power to shields for this fight, because you need as many defenses as possible. You're barely going to be putting a dent in his shields, whether or not you use attack Young Beam or use high yield torpedoes. You're not going to do anything to him. So don't even bother. Come on, come on. Ow! Again. I am going. Come on! There we go. I don't think we're going to survive this one, unfortunately. Balance the shields out a little bit here. I'm trying to give ourselves the best chance. Nope, this one. Get some shields going. Come on, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it! Jeez. Come on. Trying to keep as far away from as possible, because the farther away he is, the less damage he'll do. Now, hopefully the other ships will generate enough threat to get him off my tail. And it looks like that's kind of what they're doing. I think there's opportunity to heal my shields. Or not. Maybe they're not taking them off me. Yeah, just hold out as long as you can here, because this is a tough fight to survive in most cases. I'm actually doing a half-decent job not blowing up. I'll press tab key to switch target, which is not working. Ow. Come on. Okay, they've taken them off of me. Wonderful. Now he's not going to attack me, at least for now. Let's try our best not to generate any threat here. Oh, we got the Challenger here. How nice. I wonder whose ship that might be. I guess we'll see you later. Okay, we're doing nothing to him. Why? Why? Jeez. We're doing nothing to him. Turn around and see if we can get him with the tachyon beam. Okay, that actually did something. That was a good move. Or not, because he's attacking me now. Shoot. Adjusting anti-gravity. He'll heal 50,000 damage on ships. Wonderful. How nice. And it's all because I did 5,000 redos of this episode that it was like that. On turn. Alright, so he's off us again. Let's get another tachyon beam going on him. Ooh, we're a little close to him. We're a little close. Alright, almost dead. Come on. And he's done. Woo! Love that explosion. Scan debris. Download data now, Captain. Commission from the Challenger, Captain Stu.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. Forge out.
We've recovered the final data transmissions from the Undine vessel, as well as samples of the organic materials used to create the ship. We need to get this all this back to Starfleet Intelligence. They may be able to decrypt the messages and tell us more. Okay, let's report back to Starfleet.
The ambassador was an Undine? I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Indeed, so we get some experience points and some something more, and I'll get a current lockbox for this case. Alright, so that was diplomatic orders. How nice. So I guess I'll end off here. So join me next time for more Star Trek Online, where we complete the next mission, which I think is... It is hide and seek. See you guys next time.